Here's a true story that shows how everything is connected. We all know that wolves kill many species of animals. That's why they were all killed in Yellowstone National Park in the 1920s, to protect the other animals that lived in the park. But people didn't realize back then that wolves can also give life to many other species, and they can have an amazing effect on everything, even the non-living things in an ecosystem. In 1995, when the wolves came back to Yellowstone Park, deer were eating all the plants and trees down to nothing. Because there were no wolves to hunt them, there were far too many deer. That's why they brought the wolves back into the park. As soon as the wolves came back, even though they were few in number, they started to have the most amazing effects. First of all, they killed some of the deer, but that wasn't the most important thing. Much more importantly, they changed the behavior of the deer. The deer started avoiding the valleys where the rivers ran, because that's where they could be trapped and hunted by the wolves. Immediately, those places started to grow trees and plants again. Valleys that used to have no trees quickly became forests. And as soon as that happened, the birds started moving in. The number of beavers started to increase too, because beavers like to eat the trees. The beavers built dams near the rivers, which increased the habitats for otters, muskrats, ducks, fish, insects, and frogs. The wolves also killed coyotes, which meant that the number of rabbits and mice began to rise, which meant more hawks, more weasels, more foxes, more badgers. Ravens and bald eagles came down to feed on the meat that the wolves hadn't eaten. And because there were more berries growing on the new shrubs, the numbers of bears began to increase as well. Now, here is where it gets really very interesting. The wolves changed the behavior of the rivers. The rivers became deeper, and the waters ran faster. The reason was that the roots of the new forest trees held onto the soil so that it wasn't washed away by the rains and the floods. By making a small change in an ecosystem, by bringing back a few wolves into Yellowstone Park, it increased the number of living things. It increased the biodiversity of the land and changed the geography of the park. Wolves can change the course of rivers.